I am everyone's voice matters.
Growing up stuttering was one of the hardest things I ever had to deal with. My mom had 5 kids and I wondered why it had to be me. As years pass, I have learned to overcome my stuttering issues. And as I look in my grandson's face, I see that he stutters too. I am not alone in this fight, and there's plenty more out there just like me. So I stand now, all those years, I wondered why I stuttered. Now I have my reason. And everyone voice matters is my reason. We are Everyone Voice Matters. I am Everyone Voice Matters. Hello everyone, this is Sharika from Everyone Voice Matter. I'd like to thank y'all again for joining us. As y'all can see, I'm back at the round table by myself. Hopefully Chef and Sarah will be joining me next week. I want to come on today. Earlier last week, we spoke about bullying. We had a young lady and her mom come on named Raven and Lauren. Raven spoke about how she felt about being bullied, and Lauren, her mom, came on and said how she felt about being a mom of a child that's being bullied. And how ironic, we had a young lady in the state of South Carolina who was bullied, beaten up at her school, placed in ICU, and sadly to say, she passed away on yesterday. So we want to send a special prayer out there to the young lady family and all the families that was affected by what happened.
A deadly fight in a 5th grade classroom in South Carolina. A 10-year-old girl dying in the hospital. Another child involved in the fight has been suspended. Here's ABC's Lindsay Davis.
Tonight, a heartbroken family is struggling to understand how this 10-year-old little girl died as a result of injuries sustained during a classroom fight. It happened at Forest Hills Elementary School in South Carolina on Monday. According to police, Renaya Wright was involved in an altercation with another 5th grade girl. Renaya's injuries so severe she was left unresponsive and in critical condition, then pronounced dead today. Her family has set up this GoFundMe page. The Colleton County School District released this statement calling it a tremendous loss, describing Renaya as a wonderful student who loved being a big sister.
Bullying is a touching subject, and it's up to us as parents to educate our kids on not being bullies and how it feels to be bullied. And we here at Everyone Voice Matter also want to provide y'all with signs to be able to tell if your child is the one that's doing the bullying. Certain signs are signs that your child is increasingly aggressive, if they blame others for their problems, or if they get into any physical or verbal arguments easily, or if they don't like to accept responsibilities for things that they have done wrong. And earlier this week, my co-pilot Sarah Anderson spoke on some statistics on bullying. Check it out.
Statistics have told us that 28% of U.S. students in grades 6th and 9th, 12% of those kids experience being bullied. To some, that may not seem like a lot, but if you think about the kids all over, even within the areas you live in, that's a lot of kids. 20% of the U.S. students in grade 9th to 12th, 15% of those kids experience being bullied. Maybe twice within their whole time of being in school, they experience that, what can you call it, that ratio. Okay. They're in that number of those kids, and that's a big piece, considering the fact that you have schools what 700 students. Right. That's a lot of kids that are being bullied.
Yeah, I guess when you tally it up, the number becomes large.
Yes, it does.
It may seem like a small pot based on where you are,
but it's not.
But when you tally it up,
right? Because if you look at some of the graphs that they show you, and that they show you on in the research, you'll see that that's a large number, and all of it is just not, some of it is just not physical, but it's emotional, and a lot of kids are being bullied by the way they look. Some may feel that, of course, heavier kids are being bullied by calling them fat, you know, calling them whatever. You got kids that are thin are being bullied as well. So you got your different kind, your different nationalities, but out of all of them, out of each nationality, out of each sizing of kids, that's a lot of children.
I am everyone. A voice matters.
We here at Everyone Voice Matters would like to send out a special prayer to the young lady's family who passed away and all of the families that was affected in this tragedy. And remember, everyone voice matter, and God bless. Good night.
I am everyone. A voice matters.